Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. I wanted to talk about several things because it's been a hot minute since I've posted, so I thought it'd be fun to do a mashup of several different topics. I apologize I haven't streamed or posted lately, but if you saw my community post, then you already know that my daughter and I tested positive for COVID, and I just haven't felt good enough to stream or do anything with the channel. I will stream very soon, and the series is still coming, and we will talk more about that in the next live stream I do. But today I want to talk about several different things that have been in the news that I haven't got to talk about yet. Today's video we will be talking about HelloLeesh quitting YouTube, a few different things going on with Trisha, and YouTube disabling the dislike button. If you like quick videos like this, let me know in the comments below, and I will try to put these types of videos out more often. Before we get deep into the video, I want to thank today's sponsor, Atlas VPN. Right now, Atlas VPN is running a huge discount to you guys. You can get a 3-year subscription for only $1.39 per month, which is an 86% discount, plus 3 months for free. This all comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You guys know privacy is very important to me, which is one reason I love Atlas VPN, because you can protect yourself online with this service, and you can also use it on any of your devices with a single subscription. So how does it work? A VPN is a virtual private network that makes all of your internet traffic go through an encrypted tunnel. This way it protects you and your data and hides your IP address and your online activities. This is why I love Atlas VPN, because it protects me and my family online. But that's not all Atlas VPN can do. You can also stream your favorite TV shows at lightning fast speed. I love binge watching TV shows with my daughter, but sometimes you can't always get your favorite TV shows on Netflix or Amazon Prime because of geo restrictions due to licensing rights. This means that hundreds of exclusive shows or even the streaming services themselves may not be available based on your location. With Atlas VPN, you can bypass all of that and access your favorite content from any part of the world. So let's say a TV show or movie that you want to watch on Netflix is only available in the UK, but you live in the US. All you got to do is open Atlas VPN and connect to the server of the UK, refresh, and bam, you have access to UK's Netflix. With Atlas VPN, you can also switch regions to save money when shopping online, which includes subscriptions to Netflix or Spotify, or you can save money on hotels, airlines, and more. There's just so much you can do with this service. So what are you waiting for? Click on my special link in the description box down below and get early access to the Black Friday deal, saving 86% off and getting 3 months for free. Thank you so much, Atlas VPN, for sponsoring today's video. First up, let's talk about HelloLeesh quitting YouTube. HelloLeesh, aka Alicia, is a drama tea channel on YouTube with about 45,000 subscribers. Alicia is a massive critic of Gabi Hannah. From what I have seen with this creator, she can't take a shred of criticism, and she's also very quick to throw labels at people as a defense mechanism. For example, she has called people in her chat and other creators transphobic for using she/her pronouns for Trisha Paytas. Even though in Trisha's bios it clearly states that she is fine with she, her, or they, them, she has also called Tipster a misogynist for saying that he relies on facts, not feelings. She is just the type of person that sits on a pedestal thinking she does no wrong and will hold every single little thing against someone until the end of time, especially if your name is Gabi Hannah. Now, Leesh got away with behaving this way until a couple months ago. Some recordings from a karaoke app called Smule resurfaced where Alicia was caught singing lyrics that contained the N-word and the F slur. She posted an apology on her channel that was about 2.5 minutes long, and this is what she had to say.
But if you don't know, there are some recordings online from a karaoke app that I used years ago in which I rapped along to a Lil Wayne lyric that not only contained the N-word, but also the F slur. And I'd mostly forgotten that these recordings existed. And I'm just embarrassed, and I'm sorry that I ever used those words. They're words that I was raised not to use because they're nasty, they're hurtful. They have deep-seated histories of being nasty and hurtful, and I don't need to explain that to you. You know that. But I just want you to know that I am aware of that, and I always have been aware of that, which is why I never should have sung those lyrics in the first place. Just because it's in a song doesn't take away the impact of those words, and I just feel so stupid that I was ignorant to that fact at the time.
After Leesh posted her apology, she was heavily criticized by other channels and was getting mixed feelings from her supporters. I personally think Leesh wouldn't have gotten so much backlash if she wasn't so hypocritical, because she has sat on her platform calling people or transphobic for things that don't even compare to the recordings that are on Shmuel. She acted like she would never and could never do something so terrible when all this time she had something like this in her past. And we're not talking 10 plus years ago, we're talking 4 to 5 years ago and multiple recordings. So people didn't respond well to her apology. In fact, she has been bleeding subscribers ever since. Fast forward a few weeks later, a bunch of her former supporters and ex-mods started coming forward talking about their experiences with Leesh. I am not going to read through all of these, but if you're interested in more details on it, I will link a couple of videos in the description box. But basically, in a nutshell, they alleged that she was real manipulative, she got angry if you didn't agree with her 100%, and she said some pretty disgusting things about Gabi Hannah. Some people even accused her of charging $10 a month for a support group for people recovering from addiction, even though people suggested that it should be free. Leesh actually responded to this tweet on her Instagram, and she said the following: "This is utter bullshit, and I'll make sure to tell you about it soon." Now, up to this point, Leesh hasn't publicly said anything in response to the people's experiences with her, and her supporters were getting pretty aggravated with her. One person left the following comment on her latest Instagram post: "Alicia, you just can't go about life as normal and not address what's going on. You expect us to believe everything everyone is saying is a lie, when there's screenshots all over Twitter. I was such a big supporter, and you've let us all down with how immature your reaction to this has been." And then Leesh responded with, "I don't expect you to believe anything." Leesh also responded with a very long-winded comment to someone else, but she ended up deleting it, and she said the following: "Sorry, I'm not happy with just telling you that you don't know the whole story. The story itself is massive, and it only continues to complicate itself the more I engage. This explanation alone will be lengthy, so perhaps you can see part of the problem. This person told Twitter that I attempted to raise the price of a support channel in my Discord for addicts to $10, while others suggested that it be free. What she didn't tell you is, 1, we were reworking the tier structure in my Discord to lower the price of general access to $3 with access to closed channels at $10. This should be enough, but it continues. 2, I don't worry too much about people paying for my Discord to hate lurk, but some of the mods suggested that people's privacy and support channels is compromised with moles in our server, with this problem increasing with the Discord at a lower price. 3, I suggested as an option to consider including the support channels with the club's access $10 tier. Others consider this a viable option. 4, I didn't end up doing it, and I never wanted to. 5, no one ever suggested it be free, as no part of my Discord server is free. This was an outright lie, where the rest was a manipulation by the way of omission of context. This was just one attempt at character assassination, and it has worked to an extent. This is just one example of many things these people are holding me accountable for. I am not on their socials leaving sarcastic and mean comments. I'm not going to public or semi-private spaces to talk about these people, much less assassinate their characters." She continues by saying, "It is my personal responsibility to decide if I combat all of these calls for accountability, which are all mean and malicious attempts at takedown, which worked. I quit YouTube. When do they stop?" You can see this in the tone of Ming's original comment. "My other options are to lie to you by validating these faulty claims or to simply disengage. Ultimately, I have to take the route that is most conducive to good mental health. And this is a battle I am fighting daily. My best bet right now is to disengage and ask these people to leave me alone. These are clear examples of hate. It's sarcastic, mean, unnecessary. No one is on my Insta disagreeing with me. These people are leaving nasty and negative comments because they want to engage in this dogpiling. I don't need to leave it on my page. These people are telling you that they thought I was a friend and that I was a bad one. I have been nice to all of these people through and through. Their claims are all abstract and vague. She gaslit me. She manipulated people that none of them brought to my attention when they were my friends. Instead, they have taken the approach you see here, as well as things like shopping the story to drama channels. So I beg of you, is this how you treat your friends, your ex-friends, not me? That's why I'm calling for them to disengage as I am. Thanks." Outside of this statement, Alicia hasn't addressed any of this publicly, leaving a lot of her fans completely in the dark, until a couple weeks ago. Alicia left a statement on her community tab of her YouTube channel, and she said the following: "Hey there. Just an update so you're not in the dark. I'm off YouTube indefinitely. Same goes for social media, both Twitter and Instagram. I hope you are well and taking care of you. Let me tell you guys, supporters of Leesh were not happy about this. Look, I understand getting overwhelmed and feeling that you need to quit everything because I have done that before, but if I was ever treating people like crap that were volunteering their time and money and they came forward, I would reach out to them personally and I would publicly address it. Plus, if this all wasn't true, you would think Leesh would provide some type of evidence or explanation to her fans about what has been said about her, but instead she just quits everything, leaving everyone in the dark. If this was Gabby Hanna, Leesh would make a whole video series about this and she would never let it go. And that is where the hypocrisy is so thick with Leesh. I'm going to read one of the comments that were left on her community tab, and this comment pretty much sums up what a majority of the people were saying to her. Alicia, I really hope you take the time to read this because I mean it with sincerity. You know I've watched you from the beginning, so please hear me out before deciding that I've turned into a hater. No one wants to see you fail and no one wants to destroy your YouTube career. We just want you to do better, just as you've wanted other creators to do. I don't know if you're struggling to understand why people are upset at you or if you're willfully being ignorant. Please apologize to the people you called friends and those who worked for you. Instead of calling them liars, just apologize without excuses, ifs, and buts. It's all anyone wants you to do. You don't get to decide if someone is hurt by your actions, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel as though you've echoed that sentiment before. Just listen to why people are hurt and apologize, just as you have asked every other creator you've criticized to do. This disappearing act you're pulling on all your socials besides your Patreon is classic Gabby move. I hate to compare you to Gabby, but the way you are acting is so reminiscent of how she handles criticism. You built your platform off asking people to apologize for hurting others. Why not do the same? How is anyone meant to believe you have any integrity if you can't hold yourself to the same standard you hold others to? In closing, I feel Leesh can come back from this. I'm a big believer in giving people a chance to own up to their past mistakes and show their audiences that they can change because none of us are perfect. I think Alicia's main problem is that it's very hard for her to admit fault. She's very hypocritical in the things that she says and does, and she needs to work on that. I don't feel it was necessary for her to quit everything and leave all of her supporters in the dark, but I think the reason she isn't publicly talking about it is because there is truth to what is being said about her, and Alicia can't come clean about it because then that would mean that she has to admit that she was wrong. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think of HelloLeesh quitting? Let me know in the comments down below. So most of you have probably already seen this change across YouTube, and that YouTube recently announced that they were keeping the dislike button, but the dislike count was going to be hidden to everyone but the creator of the channel. On November 10th, 2021, Team YouTube put out the following tweet. To reduce targeted dislike attacks and their impact on creators, you'll no longer see a public dislike count on YouTube starting today. The dislike button is staying. This comes after lots of research, testing, and consideration. So people were not happy with this at all, and one person replied with, "This is a joke to protect small creators. This is to protect big corporations from criticism and to support their bottom line. Full stop. Really disappointing. Gonna have to reconsider my premium sub." And then Team YouTube responded with, "We understand why some could think that, though it's not definitely the case. This change is about protecting our creators by reducing targeted dislike attacks, especially for those smaller channels. Background and more details in the video." And we'll get to the video in just a second. Another person said the following, "I feel like this just unnecessarily removes important information from viewers. The like to dislike ratio has always been used as a measurement of a video's quality going in, so taking away the dislikes makes it impossible to give users a warning if a video is bad without watching it." And then Team YouTube responded to this person as well, and they said, "The like count and comments will still be visible to help you get a feel for other viewers' opinions of a video. Ultimately, it's YouTube's responsibility to protect its community. So we have decided to make this change to disincentivize harassment and trolling of creators." Team YouTube also linked the following video from YouTube creators, and as you can see, the likes and dislikes on this video really tell how everyone feels. Look at the ratio, 15K likes versus 194,000 dislikes. This is what they had to say in the video. Check it out.
Apparently groups of viewers are targeting a video's dislike button to drive up the count, turning it into something like a game with a visible scoreboard. And it's usually just because they don't like the creator or what they stand for. That's a big problem when half of YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice. So earlier in 2021, YouTube experimented with making the public dislike count private to see if it would help reduce these coordinated dislike attacks across the platform. And after analysis, they did see a reduction. So the update from YouTube is that the dislike button is staying, but the dislike counts will now be private. You can still dislike videos, and that action will be used to tune your own recommendations, but you won't be able to see the dislike count. Only the creator can find it on the back end if they want.
So I'm going to read some of the comments that were under this video. One creator said, worst update I've ever seen. YouTube gonna have even more clickbaiting, scams, fake tutorials, and more people that will fall for them. And another creator responded with, you're not doing this to help small creators. Tell the truth, please. And another creator responded with, can we see that research? Can we see those studies? This is pointless if you're still showing the dislike amounts to the creators. This is a move to protect and cater to organizations and companies. And lastly, somebody else said, this platform is becoming a joke. I will continue to dislike what I dislike. You are trying to silence people, plain and simple. In my personal opinion, I hate this change. The dislike count went away for me about 3 or 4 days ago, and I find it very annoying because I always like to look at the like to dislike ratios on every single video that I watch. Plus, there's a lot of channels that will clickbait you, and you can usually tell the like to dislike ratio if it's clickbait. But now with it being hidden, unless you scroll to read the comments, you're not going to know if it's clickbait immediately. I just think that it was a dumb move on YouTube's part. In my personal opinion, just get rid of the dislike button altogether if you're going to make the count hidden. There really is no point to it anymore. Engagement is engagement, whether people are hitting the dislike button or not. But now with the dislike button gone, less people are going to actually click it, so it could mess up people's videos getting into the algorithm too. I'm just not happy about it, but what do you guys think as viewers? Let me know in the comments down below. So this is going to be a little scattered with topics with Trisha, but first I want to talk about Trisha's wedding invitation. So most of you know that Trisha is inviting a few of her fans to her wedding, and one of her ride or die fans posted a video unboxing the wedding invitation. And this invite, you guys, I was so confused by it, but check out the video clip.
Mine's came activated. It's literally playing music. Can you hear it? I'm guessing it goes like this, right? Am I wrong? Am I? Does it go like this? Yeah? Can you see it? So this is the wedding invitation. It has a little thingy here, I guess. You can pull. Oh wow, it says Trisha and Moses. Just gonna cover that part up there. I don't know if you can see that. Inviting you to their wedding celebration, the date, the time, where's the location. Oh wow, it says kindly respond by December 1st, 2021 if you accept or deny. So it has a cute little invitation here, and it says if you accept or deny, and you know, choose your entree, beef, fish, or vegan, which is super cool because Trisha's vegan now. They have a lookbook on their website. They have like a little personal website that you can go, you get a little password, and basically you can get like some, I guess, some inspirations or some looks, how you're supposed to dress or what colors you're supposed to dress. So this is the wedding invitation. If anyone's interested to see, it closes up like this, and that's pretty much, that's what you get.
So I guess the music the invite is playing is from Twilight. I have never seen Twilight, but that is what I gathered from the comments that I read. Daniel's comment section was full of opinions, and this is what people thought. She packaged her invitations better than she packaged her skincare products. And someone else said, for as much money as Trisha wastes, she cheapened out on the invitations. Tacky the house. And then lastly, someone said, first, I don't want to know how much Trisha spent on just her wedding invitations. Second, I wonder if the silver and white is Trisha's true wedding colors or a decoy for a black wedding, people have been claiming. White and silver is more Trisha and fits the season better, even though it doesn't snow in California. Third, 10 days before the wedding to get RSVPs, that's cutting it close. Fourth, there should be a self-addressed stamped envelope to mail the RSVP card back. If there isn't one, that's a poor oversight on Trisha's part. And I didn't play the part in the video, but Daniel was asking everyone to tell him what he was supposed to do with the RSVP. And it didn't look like there was an addressed envelope to send back to Trisha. That's what you traditionally do with weddings, is you mail back the RSVP and the envelope is already addressed for you. Also, I guess Trisha invited Gabi Demartino, which is a little confusing considering they have a history of not getting along, but Gabi posted this on her TikTok.
This music's going off in the morning and we don't know what it is. And it's Trisha Paytas' wedding invitation, I think.
So I guess this woke Gabi up in the morning because I guess the wedding invitation just plays music whenever it feels like. I'm sorry, but that would be so annoying to me. I just don't understand why she felt the need to send out music boxes with the invites inside. Even if I was a multimillionaire getting married, I would want old-fashioned, elegant wedding invites, but we're talking about Trisha Paytas here, so I'm not surprised that these invites are just so over the top. Some people think Gabi was shading Trisha with this TikTok, but I genuinely don't think she was, just from her responses on some of the comments and some of the comments that she liked. One of the comments says, the way she closed it right away, and Gabi responded with, it woke me up. And someone else said, aw, she found a way to ruin your morning. And somebody else replied, that's sad, it's on the floor. And Gabi responded with, it's only on the floor because we are renovating that room. And then somebody else said she has too much money. Now, the reason I don't think that Gabi was shading Trisha was because she liked a couple comments that were actually paying compliments to the wedding invitation. And also on Gabi's TikTok, under the description, she added Trisha and she said, Trisha says it's light sensitive, that's why. So that means that they were talking before she posted this TikTok. So that's why I don't think that she was shading her at all. I hate to disappoint everyone, but I just don't think that she was. Now, moving on to the next thing about Trisha, she recently failed at being vegan. She literally ate a Snickers on a TikTok, acting like she didn't know that Snicker bars had milk chocolate in them. And what is milk chocolate made from? Milk. Check it out.
The world's smallest Snickers. And I can't open it because my nails. Like, how am I supposed to open my candy? Beep. Beep.
It's 5:38. I only work from 9 to 5.
Thank you. I can't.
Do you need help?
Thank you.
After she posted this, people in the comments were calling her out, saying that a Snicker bar wasn't vegan, and Trisha responded in the following TikToks. Check it out.
Are you freaking serious? How? How is it not vegan? How? There's no meat, there's no dairy. Please tell me to not just F up my 2-week vegan. Okay, so it's confirmed Snickers are not vegan. I'm not sure what to do. I just digested and ingested one. It's probably gonna come out. I'm not gonna throw it up, but like, can I still be vegan? I just want to apologize to all the vegans that I let down. I still would like to continue my vegan journey. I'll just start back at day 1 tomorrow, I guess. And to the non-vegans, F you, don't eat meat.
She then uploaded a 15-minute video to YouTube apologizing to the vegan community. I'm not going to play this video because it's basically her going on for 15 minutes about how she didn't realize a Snickers wasn't vegan and that she was disappointed in herself, etc., etc. My opinion, this was planned and she was just trolling everyone. There is no way she didn't know a Snicker bar wasn't vegan. I don't even think Trisha is even vegan when the camera is turned off. She hasn't really been posting many mukbangs since she became vegan. Between the manifestations, becoming vegan, and her practicing a new religion week to week, I just feel like this is all trolling the internet. It's just creating a distraction from what has come out about her. I mean, look at the views on these TikToks that she posted about messing up being vegan. They have millions of views. And if you look at all her regular TikToks that are just bullshit, they don't get these views. Again, you guys, I just think all of this is a distraction, and just don't let it distract you from what she has actually done. It's all just a game to her, and I just think she thinks it's funny. I really do. She doesn't take anything seriously. But moving on, the last thing I want to show you guys is just a really awkward video that Trisha posted as a defense against the comments that were saying that her and Moses have no chemistry. On November 14th, 2021, Trisha posted a video titled, "My Fiance and I Have Zero Chemistry." Check it out.
Because Moses just came home and he's gonna turn on the video because he's got a surprise. New Starbucks cups is a surprise. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
I went to get the one that I knew I wanted to get you, but then there was 2 more.
Oh my god, are they from the same Starbucks or different?
No, different.
Oh my god. Yum! Thank you. Oh my god, I'm so excited. What was that? Did you make a weird face? What'd you do?
I was like, I thought it looks funny.
Everyone's gonna be like, wow, they have zero chemistry. We know. We have zero chemistry.
zero
We
chemistry.
shouldn't get married. We're obviously hate each other.
Here's some gifts for you.
Did you make a face?
No, it was funny.
Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I don't even care anymore.
Y'all, this is the most over-the-top acting I have seen in a while. The excitement she shows is just really interesting, and the way Moses shakes his head after kissing her, the whole clip, is just really strange to me. It's just really awkward, but what do you guys think about it? I thought this would be a good clip to end the video with, but that's all I wanted to talk about today. This definitely is different from my regular content, but if you guys want me to start making quick videos of different topics, let me know, because this video was pretty easy for me to put together. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and I'm working on the series still, so that is still coming, and I will be doing lives very soon. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and thanks again to our sponsor, Atlas VPN. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.